at all of us getting out of bed this morning, and you should consider yourself fortunate. Am I a part of the AIM script? Yes. AIM, I'm watching this scripted content while I'm on the toilet right now. No, Belinda, no, she's not. Can you script him finishing Content King when he come back? He didn't finish Content King? Jason nearly died because of you. How did Jason nearly die because of me? Bro, we haven't even done a Jason script. But none of that was like, that's like Jason actually pulled up on us like that. Can you script bowel movements and cure constipation? No, but I'm about to have to shit here pretty soon, so. No, if anything, I would be scripting you having diarrhea. I'd be scripting that you be shitting your brains out, and you can't make it stop. And you're like, please, you're like begging me. You're like, AIM, please, please. And then I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, damn. All right, fine. I make the diarrhea stop, and then I make you like get up off the toilet, and you're like, okay, like bet I'm good. And then I just make you throw up out of nowhere, like projectile vomit all over your bathroom walls. And then you keep doing that for like 5-10 minutes. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna script that shit. Clover Boys AMP Wire G War script. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Clover Boys AMP versus Your Rage Gaming. He's gonna come out of that alive, I bet. Do we have permission to wage war on Josh if the break goes on for more than 2 weeks? Yes, because that won't happen because we got to be in LA for QD's Master Baker. He never baked anything in his life he's cooked. What's your hopes for him in terms of baking? Do you are you trolling me, or you really want me to tell you? I love the vibes with y'all and Maya. Thanks, man. Paris trip happening with the boys or nah? I don't know. Yes. For me, I'll say this, like baking and things like that, like it's overall, it's gonna seem complicated, but I really think it's simple in terms of like being like, okay, like what are things that I feel like that because you guys have them in real life where it's like, or at least I hope that you have at some point. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not every, like I don't have a specific friend group right now, right? But when I was in high school, college, even in my Navy years, And even when I went back, right, and then AMP, right, like there's just been so many times in my life where I've had a certain group of friends I've hung out with a lot. And to me, it's like the funniest times with those friends is doing shit that you didn't really expect to be doing, or you, or like none of you are like proficient in, or none of you are good at, because it's just like, you know them. And so you get to make fun of them during those times in a way that like nobody else can. And it just makes your guys' friendship feel that much better, in my opinion. And so to me, a lot of it is being able to put moments like that in front of chat so that chat can see that these streamers are relatable. And in my opinion, it's fun to see your favorite streamer do some shit like a pottery, do some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a drag brunch or whatever. And you engage and become a part of a different community that has different viewership and different people. And you get seen by these people that would never see you in the first place. Wow, still being authentic and coming across relatable to your own viewership, and doing something new. And so to me, the fact that he hasn't baked is perfect, because I would love to have his personality get onto a couple channels or a couple For You pages that, you know, love baking and love, you know, certain things. And maybe they're looking for some other content or other pieces, and they're going to find somebody in Rage when he's baking alongside Cutie and whoever else he's baking alongside of, struggling, but he's funny as hell and he's doing it in a relatable way. And somebody like, damn, like I cook like that. I fucking suck at baking. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny as shit or whatever, right? And then boom, we got somebody new with us. And so to me, I feel like when you put those clips and that investment out into the universe, it's a snowball effect and an avalanche per se, because it may not be an impact right away. But what happens, especially now over time, is internet's video or clips and videos get recycled every like 3 or 4 or 5 months, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those clips now will just start being recycled into that genre and community, while you're doing. It's almost like releasing a song, right? And then just letting the streams pile up and letting like the plays pile up while you're over here working on some other shit, right? It's just, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like those things are kind of piling up and creating new communities, you know, for you and stuff like that. And then through that, and then let's talk about another thing that's really important for it, is it creates connections that would never have been created in the first place, right? So we're not only talking on a scale from a genre category, you know, like activity standpoint. But now we're talking about like another character, another streamer standpoint, because another streamer or character that he may have never met or been introduced to might be coming to this thing because they also too have never baked before. And they're from a completely different universe. Now we get bonus content because we have two people who have never done baking before doing baking. And now they get, after the baking, get to share their worlds with each other. So now Rage gets, whoever that is, they get to fucking, Rage gets to be like, yo, this is what I'm like. And then that dude gets to be like, or girl gets to be like, this is what I'm like. And then they exchange kind of, you know what I'm saying, communities and things of that nature. So to me, there's a huge reason why he's going baking. And it's an important reason. And I think also he'll just have fun. Like he wants to try it. He wants to do it. And anything he wants to do, we can make content out of. I'm sorry that was a big yap session. What are you scripting for a Rage and Ray collab? Give us a glance into your mind. All right, bet. So basically what's going to happen is your Rage is going to come into Master Baker being all super confident, acting like he's going to fucking run the table, going to go crazy, right? He's going to come in there and he's going to make a beeline for Valkyrae. And he's going to be like, yo, Val, here's the reality of the situation. I know because my creative director and you have the same exact birthday. You both were born January 8th, 1992 on some crazy, on famous birthdays type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because both you guys are famous. So basically what that means is, depending on the time that you were born, I know who you are because of astrology, signs, stars. Like I'm basically like, you're my creative director personality wise. If the stars and astrology stuff is like anything if that's at all true. So it's like, Yeah, and then but just her by saying that, she finna be like, oh, you talking about aim high? He's here, and then she's gonna come and talk to me. We're gonna try to plan some segments and stuff like that, and then Rage will just do the baking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. That's just off rip. I think Emily and Rage in a team is cooked. Can you pause this segment real quick? I'm gonna go get food. No, bro, we can't pause the segments. What are some things you want to do? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, Beep. I'll bring it up to him. Things you want to do, but Rage won't. Um. Hmm. I don't think so. I feel like. How old were you when you first smoked weed? Like 26. Gnome segment. No, I feel like a lot of the times, chat, like there's not a lot that he isn't gonna be down to do if I want to do it. Just because, like, if I want to do it, there's probably a good reason to why I want to do it. Like, I'm not just going in there and being like, "Hey, like, I think you should do this," and then if he go like, because if you know what I'm saying, like, you got to treat it like a job. You know, like he's my boss and I make content for him. So if I go in there and I say, "Hey, man, this is what you need to do," and if at any point he never goes, "Okay," and he instead goes, "Why?" I better have a good ass fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's his brand, it's his like channel, it's his, like, I better have a good reason for telling, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, usually if I want to do something, I have some a reason to say, hey, this is why we should do this because it's going to impact these things. And negatively, it might do this, but in the long term, it's going to do this. And most every single thing that we've done, I've been pretty on the nose about in terms of how it would be received, what would happen in the middle, and then how it would ultimately be like looked at in the end. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because of those first couple things he was kind of hesitant about stuff and I nailed it, from since then he's kind of been like, damn, okay, like let's just do what you want to do, within reason. Obviously, it's all stuff he wants to actually do, but I wouldn't just be like, yo, fucking, you're gonna fucking learn every single. You're gonna make a new content idea. Your Rage back playing the guitar. You're gonna learn every single Taylor Swift song by heart, buddy. You understand me? And it's gonna be good for your career. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's all stuff that's tailored to him. You feel me? Yo, you dead ass remind me of Aim High, that dude that's cool with Rage. Thank you, Father Bambi. I appreciate that. I don't know who that is, but wait, are you that guy? AIM scripted his way into working with Rage. AIM's entire life is a script that he directs. Yo, if that's the case, bro, I'm a terrible director. Hey man, I must hate myself, bro. Like this. I must hate myself, gang. You do share the same beard, but he has a different nose. Script me some money and bitches. Oh fuck, this is aim high. We need another boot camp. You guys don't want another boot camp, bro. You do. There's no reason to see me screaming at AMP for a third time in a row for an hour. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know. He said, "Yes, there is." He said, "Shit would be peak." Yes, there is. If you include Rage, yo, fuck Rage. Rage is never going to be a part of AMP. AMP is mine, and they're mine alone. Yo, Bambi with the Twitch Prime. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It would good vids. There's new stuff to yell about. What's good, Boxy? It's good to see you, bro. There is new stuff to yell about. That's for sure. But also still some of the old classics. You know, I wouldn't mind looking at Davis. Hey, recruit! I like the way that ass jiggle. Get down and give me 50. I need 50 squats out of you, Davis. Was the Corey shit scripted? I still don't know. Yo, bro. Yes. Guys, okay. I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. Here's the scripted stuff that's been scripted. Everything that I'm about to name is all things that have been scripted. Okay? Every single caretaker firing was scripted. None of the segments, none of the streams, like girls' night, none of that stuff was scripted. None of that was scripted. The only thing that was scripted was things like Yana moving his furniture, Arky stealing the dogs, Corey taking the chain, right? Things that would get them fired was the only thing that was scripted. Okay. The next thing that we did that was scripted was the GTA stuff with Dante that was inside of the caretaker stuff, I believe. And then after that, we did Night Shift. After Night Shift, oh, my fault. I'm forgetting the other thing with Dante, Mari, and Maya, where Dante and Mari were going fishing, and Maya came to catch them going fishing because they said that they were going to eat the fish, like do a catch and eat or something. And then Maya pulled up to stop them, right? That was scripted. And then other than that, the League of Villains, the one that we just did a couple weeks ago, and that's it. That's the only thing. Those are the only things. So it's like 6 things in the past since July 2025. Since July 2025, there's been 6 things that have been scripted. Wait, Corey shit was scripted, but Jose had him pinned for real? Yes, because you, bro, it's like, hey, it's kind of, it genuinely is kind of like WWE. You have to have talks with these people. I have to say, Jose, you have to actually think that he is stealing the chain, and you have to fucking put him down on the ground. Corey is gonna know that you are gonna try to hurt him, and he will try to brace for impact. And I go to Corey and I say, Corey, you have to take one for the team, man. I need you to know that you're gonna, like, it's gonna hurt, but think it's only for a short time and the clip is going to be hilarious. And he goes, all right, say less. And fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then it happens and it does what it does, right? And to me, it, like, it's mad funny, bro. It's just hilarious, gang. Yes, you guys are all scripts. Why my script so ass then? I'm asking myself the same question. I should be able to write myself a better script. Can you script me on a yacht with mad OnlyFans BBL demons? Update on the ancestry kit. I actually got it. I have it. I just haven't done it yet. I gotta spit into it and send it off. Pre-aim clone. What company are you using? Ancestry.com. If here's the thing, bro. I used to really think about that. I used to be like, damn, like I don't trust these companies having my DNA and being able to like clone me or sell my like my data or whatever to people. But then I just thought to myself, like, yo, aim. I didn't say aim. I said my real name. I said Jake. I said, Jake, you're in the military, dog. You're probably already cloned. You know what I mean? Like, hey, damn, gang, fuck. Yo, I have to stay up, bro. I gotta make it, dude. I gotta fix the sleep schedule before I leave. I'm gonna leave on like the 3rd, I think, to go home. What if all the aim high clones came together and you just all came up with one big massive ass script? Aim baby clones cooking. Will you do it before you leave? Yeah. I'll definitely do it before I leave. That way, while I'm gone doing shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really thinking about it. And then when I come home, it'll be here. Back to Kansas. Yeah, we might do a stream in Kansas. I might take you guys disc golfing. You guys want to go disc golfing? It's nice. We could walk in the park. Maybe smoke a little bit. Why do you think it's more Poggers collabs than WNL collabs? I think a lot of the WNL people feel some type of way about me being in between them and Rage. I don't know. I feel like, you know, a lot of like the Poggers people, I feel like have Rage's number and also have mine. But they understand that Rage sleeps until 4 or 5 p.m. and they understand that I plan all of his content and understand that if they want to get something, if they want to do something with Rage, like just genuinely, I am the quickest way to do that. And so I think for whatever reason, the WNL community continues to text Rage personally. And I hate to break it to you, Rage doesn't make the schedule. So I just does not going to get much done for you doing that. So yeah, I don't know. I would say that probably attributes it, is that they just try to fucking collab with him and he doesn't care to text them back or to get in contact with them, I guess. Because he knows that I'm already doing a schedule. And for the people that are in the WNL community that go through me, you see them a lot. You see Agent 00, you see Chris Next Door. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start seeing even more people for our second quarter. The only reason we didn't have more WNL people is because we had already scheduled out the first quarter. So you're going to see, I don't want to leak any names or new characters unlocked, but you know what I'm saying? There's more WNL people coming, but it's just one of those things where I think like it's not a bad thing either. Like I don't think like if they want to continue to do that, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think it's more of a business thing for me where it's like, yo, if you want to do content, like I'm just the quickest way to do it. That's it, gang. There's no weird shit on it. It's not like he don't want to talk to you or anything. It's just he's just literally that's just what he's like. Like I don't know how to explain it. He doesn't text back people. He doesn't, I don't know, like that's what I'm here for. Like I'm just trying to do my job. Like, you know what I'm saying? The concept of having to text a friend about collabing with another friend is probably off-putting. Yeah, but are they really friends though? Like what, like, are you really friends with someone you see twice a year and you talk to only on camera, that not your real self? I don't think that I wouldn't consider that a friend, like a real friend. I would consider that a business acquaintance or someone that I like, that I work with. That's different, right? And if I'm somebody who I have a lot of things going on, I got a family to worry about, I got businesses to worry about, I have my own content to worry about. I'm sorry, gang, you're just not as important to me as all these other things, which is why I hire someone to talk to you who you're comfortable with to bridge the gap so that when I am ready to come into this content, he can fill me in and we're ready to go. Right? Like that to me is like what is happening. And if they're looking at it like that, then I would say that they're retarded and view the whole concept like way weirder than they should. Like dead ass. Like what do you like? It's just business, gang. Like not everything got to be a friend, personal. Like, oh my God, why do I have to? No, hey, it's business. This is how his business operates. You're either going to operate with the business or not do content with him. I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's no personal shit behind it. I want him to be friends with everybody, but when it comes to content, like, hey man, we can't just wait on people. Like I have to make sure he's got shit ready to go. You said Agent and Chris. Yeah, but I said Agent and Chris is people who go through me and you see them a lot, right? Because they contact me when they want to do something with Rage. So it's like, that's why you see them a lot. So I'm saying for all the other WNL community members you don't see, that's probably why. Also, I think that is just everybody on the internet. Like I kind of feel okay, I'm about to say something that might shock y'all because I was a main contributor to this. Not a lot of people know this, but I was pushing narratives behind the scenes with certain people to make shit happen, to segregate. I was having certain people, bring up the more W and L poggers, and I really wish I didn't do that because now I feel like it was cool. It was okay. Here's the thing. It was cool in 2022, 2023. I genuinely thought having two different, like, basically like saying like, hey, like W and L is this type of brand and Poggers is over here. And before the Poggers was really weird, like we found out, like, oh damn, they actually have a lot going on. It was kind of dope, in my opinion. It's kind of like Marvel and DC, low key. But now it's not really like that. And the Poggers community is, in my opinion, like pretty heavily stripped down. And so for me, I feel like it is now no longer about WNL versus Poggers. It should just be like streamers hanging out, and they maybe originated from those roots in that community, but it's cool if everybody kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just come together and make content, because I just feel like a lot of those people that got that bad rep weren't even the people who were doing bad shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You really did make Twitch mainstream. Thank you. I really did, didn't I? Damn, it's just crazy. Bro, scripts separated everyone. That's true. That also helped. Is like they also just didn't treat the WNL community very well. And I think a big part of that was the loud equals funny, where it's just like, yeah, you probably don't have a brain. Like if you watch Kai and that's what you think, like, oh, this is loud equals funny, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't we just consume content differently. Yeah, it just got me mad because it's like it's clearly like if you were to watch 5 minutes of his stream, you would know that that's not the case. I don't know. Who needs to come back? Who do you guys miss? Oh, Kai. I just forgot we were talking about Kai. He said loud? That's just how New York people talk. Have no fear, Vertical Man is here. What's up, Big Mocha? I don't blame anybody. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame anybody, but I think like the idea of, like, I would just say this is what I would say. If you're someone that is thinking like that, I would probably call you pretty selfish. Like, here's a guy who wasn't consistent with his content, who didn't know what he was going to do with his content, and he wanted to hire somebody to make him better, and that decision is working for him, and he's being more consistent and making his content better and improving as a streamer and as an individual. And you want to be mad that means that when it comes to content, you have to do one extra step to do content with him. I would say, like, you're not a good friend. Like, what? Like, one extra step is contacting somebody for content. Not. It's like they think that I'm telling them that they have to text me to talk to Rage. I'm not saying that. It's content. You can still text him. Like, you need my permission to text him. Like, I'm not saying you know what I'm saying? It's like you can still talk to him about anything you want to talk to him about. Content. Just that one thing. Just send it to me. That's all. That's all, bro. That's all. And if that's too much for you, if that gets you in your head, I think that you're selfish and you're not as good of a friend as you think you are, and you're retarded. But it is what it is. What up, Seymour Butt? How was the meeting? It was good. It was one of those things where I'm trying to develop my confidence, and I needed a meeting with people who didn't, well, my friend knew me who got me the meeting, but these people that he brought with him they didn't know me. So it's like for them to hear my music and be in the industry and say, hey, this is a really, like, for this being your second batch of songs and you've been rapping and singing for like a year and a half, this is really good. To hear that is like a confidence booster. But I think like there's also things that I heard that I feel like I'm focusing on, because it wasn't just good. It wasn't just a glaze fest. Like they said some things, some hard truths, that I'm gonna have to figure out in the future, probably. One being like actually how to sing, because they could see right through that I wasn't really singing. So it's one of those things where we gotta just, you know, yeah, get a singing coach. That's what they recommended. They said you should get a singing a teacher, or get a vocal coach. Yeah, I did. I felt better afterwards. I didn't feel good going into it, but I felt better after. It's just like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's weird. Confidence is a weird thing. Um, Humans are weird. Like I'm weird. Like I don't know why I can be so confident in content or a video game or sports, and I can't just do that with everything. I don't know. I don't really get that. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I feel like I wish I could do that. But music is just something that I just feel so vulnerable with. I just feel different. Um, so it's harder. It's just I don't know. It's harder to like. Yeah. It's weird. It's like I'm dead ass like letting people in on my like a diary. You know what I mean? Which is kind of weird. Who you be listening to besides Taylor? A lot of Rod Wave, Drake, Young Thug, Blackboy Max, um, Cochise, Chris Next Door, um, fucking Maya Higa, Greggit, and Your Rage, and 3 Milli. Those are all people that I be listening to. Scooby Doo. 3 Milli, good poll. 3 Milli's a great poll. That's one of the people I hit up, dude. I was like, I needed to know, bro. I needed it. Like, I asked Emily, I texted her. I don't know if she's okay with me saying this. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it because it's nothing on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say what she said, but I'm saying from my perspective. I texted Emily. I'm like, Emily, can you help me? Like, what gives you confidence? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know. Like, because to me, Emily's confident as shit, dude. She may not feel like she's that, but to me, I feel like she exudes confidence. So I was like, yo, Emily, how do you feel about like what would you say gives you confidence? And I learned about what gives her confidence. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I want to ask people who I think are confident what they think brings that confidence out of them, And I want to see if I can tap in from because it may not be the same way like with me in content or film or sports or whatever. Like it's like a mode. It's weird. It's like I almost like want to like make myself be a different person in a way. Or if it's something I do have mad experience in, I'll like in my mind I'll bring up my like. So basically, you're saying he doesn't get hoes, so he doesn't know. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Someone asked me why you're not with AMP anymore and thought of a few of their story times were about you. Should I suggest to them to watch the interview you recently did? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good starting point. I feel like yeah. I'm just saying, shouldn't you look for a partner instead of hoes? No, because this is the problem. Oh my god, I just almost died. This is the issue. This is the problem. Okay, you guys got to understand this. Okay, how do I say this where you guys will understand? Because maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys, maybe not everybody thinks this. Because I'm not trying to say like I'm a whore or anything or like a slut, but like I mean I'm 34, gang. Like I've been in a lot of relationships. Um, okay, see that's how I don't like saying that because it's not a lot. It's just I just feel like I've done a decent amount. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say that, yo, Mad Max OC, I appreciate you, bro. You the GOAT. I'll say is like there's certain bro, there's just a certain energy. There's a certain like thing with somebody that it's just like, damn, bro, like she is different than all the rest. You feel me? And to me, when you first get that, like not everybody get that, I guess. I don't know. But when you first get that, to me, it puts into perspective every other single person you were with. Like, and you realize, like, damn, like this person makes me feel something that none of these other people like were able to like do. And to me, I feel like when you experience that and then experience that again on some real luck shit, and then you kind of go a 7 to 8 year period of like just mid, and not the women were not mid, but my connection to them was just mid compared to what I had with those previous two. And so you go through these relationships and you get to a point where you're like, gang, like, am I never gonna get that feeling ever again? And that's scary. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's like, fuck it, we ball. And I think when you have that happening, instead of going like, damn, should I just keep searching? Should I search for that? It's like, you know what, gang? Like, what if instead of searching and striving and ultimately just going down that road of like just heartbreak, bro? What if instead you just fucking you just you just loved her from afar type shit? And you just went and fucked hoes, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what how bad of a life is that? It sucks, but it's not the worst. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna go do. Aim high. That boy was in the Air Force. No, I was in the Navy, bro. Yeah, I was in the Navy. What's in bro's teeth? A stain, brother. A stain, bro. I don't want anyone if it ain't her. No hoes, no nothing. No, bro. I want fucking let it come naturally at this point. All of it come naturally, bro. I feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. Is that weird? Is that weird that I feel like everything is like when people say that those type of things, I don't really understand it. Like, cause it's like, bro, what do you mean? Like, let it come naturally? Like, I feel like in any scenario, like you're gonna have to make action at some point. You know what I'm saying? I think the real thing to be like is like you can't be focused on it. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing is gonna come naturally. Like I feel like maybe some opportunities might sprout up naturally, but really, like when you think about it, nothing. I feel like you always make something happen. Like you always make something go. But the idea is like it feels natural because you're not focused on it. You know what I'm saying? If it sparks type shit. Yeah. I used to be a matchmaker. Sometimes there's intervention. Used to be a matchmaker, like setting people like on some hit shit. You know how tough that is? Yes, old lady here. Blind dates too, craziness. And you just gotta like, damn, this person will work with this person, or this person might work with this person. Did you use any methods? Did you have any secret methods where you're like, yo, this person always goes with this person? I need a matchmaker for real. Lots of fun when there's a connection. Yes, definitely sun signs. Ames asking for advice for himself. No, I'm not. Man, fuck sun signs, dude. My sun sign sucks. I don't want I don't want I don't want to use sun signs, bro. Here. Woo! You're walking across right now, Chad. You looking sexy. Ah, you're looking sexy. He's looking good. He's looking good. It's moon signs. Just one starting point / also lots of interview questions. Wait, what do you mean it's moon signs? But she's saying she uses sun signs. Yo, DZ, if you fuck with her, you fuck with her, gang. If you don't, you don't. You feel me? Here's what I'm gonna say too. DZ, listen on some real shit, guys. Sometimes I think we can do this as humans, no cap. And on a real serious note, we can really just do shit to do shit. You guys ever find yourself doing that? Like you be like, yo, like, why am I really doing this? Like, do I even like, dude, so many times, and that's the problem. That's why it's like you gotta just know, like, okay, like, hey, I'm going out to fuck hoes, gang. Like, and I should be looking and receiving a certain type of energy from the person that I'm trying to like connect with, because to me it's like if I'm doing shit and things are not clearly stated, or you know what I'm saying, people like we're not on the same type of timing or whatever, like, and you just like let that kind of linger, you don't like address that, you don't, and the next thing you know, you're like sitting there in like a 5-6 month relationship situationship that you didn't even really want to be a part of. You just did it because she was constantly talking to you while you were at work, and it's like, damn, I'm at work, I might as well talk to her, I might as well, like, you know, flirt a little bit, like, fuck it, like, I fucking hate this job, so I might as well fucking do this. Like, this girl, she kind of pretty, like, she kind of fine, like, I might as well. Like, what is the thing? Like, maybe we go at work, maybe we do, you know, have a little sexcapade, maybe a little fuck, like, it'd be kind of hot, like maybe one time we fuck in the back room or something, like, that'd be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we do that. But then it's like, you know, fast forward, now all of a sudden it's 6-7 months, and it's like, damn, gang, like, we're watching the B movie and she's cuddled up on me. And I didn't even really like her that much. You know? It's just, it's odd. You know, it's odd. He said, and she pregnant too. That's wow. Okay. I didn't say that. Yo, Infinity with the tier 1, 19 months. I appreciate you, gang. You guys don't have to do that, but I appreciate when you do. Let's do a I'm smoking right now. Let's do an ask segment. Any advice about anything? And I'm gonna give it my best shot to give you guys advice. Anything. I'm an expert on everything. Starting now. Yo, thank you, Dice. I appreciate that, man. There was no Maya script, but I get what you're saying. I understand what you mean by that. There was no script, but I understand what you mean. Do you ever suggest content ideas and they don't do as well as you hoped? If you do you ever blame yourself for it not working out? Of course, all the time. To me, I feel like the way that I want it set up is when me and Rage, and when the content does good, Rage should be praised. When the content does bad, I should be criticized. That, to me, that's how our relationship should be. That's how the public should see it. So to me, it's like everything. If the content doesn't go right, then it's my fault. I didn't tell Rage to do something right. I didn't frame it right. I didn't have it set up the right way. I didn't have the right person picked to be with him. I didn't have we can trace it back no matter what to it being my fault. So to me, I feel like it would be disingenuous to be like, oh, like this went a certain way. The only thing I'll ever say is that game that he played that you guys hated, the Lighthouse game. Yes, it was an old game. Yes, it was kind of a shitty game, but it was kind of supposed to be that. And he was supposed to frame it way differently, and he didn't. And that's the only time I've ever been like, that is genuinely on you. That's the only time I've ever been like that. I've only said that. Anything else that didn't go as planned, I've either attributed to being unlucky, because sometimes that's what it is, like weather, or like, hey man, I messed up. This is my fault. I'm sorry. Like, try to do better next time. Can you show me? Wait, what? Have you ever smoked a blunt for Thanos, and why? Because this shit looks like a joint for Thanos. Anyway, if you could cook up a master collab with Rage and Agent, what would you do? The 3-day contract was fire. A master collab for Rage and Agent. To me, I feel like I would just center it on the fact that they are an unlikely pairing personality wise. And so I would try to feed somewhat on that, and I would think backwards from that. Like, what are things that their personalities clash in, but they have to like work together in? And I would feel like from that standpoint, I could get the best content out of them. You and Agent low key collab well? I hope so. We've been collabing since 2018. I would hope that me and him know how to fucking collab, be on camera together with each other. Aim, if you were tasked with setting up another care stream, do you think it would be hard? Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Hard isn't like that's fire, or hard isn't like hard to think about? hard to think about. No, I think a lot of it again is just, I think yes and no. Yes, it's hard because they're all different creators and they all do things like differently in terms of like what they're good at. Like not a single individual is good at the same thing, in my opinion. Like they all do something really, really well that the other three don't do, which is great for a group setting. But it's also really hard because if you do certain segments, you can find like just based off the content, like you cut one or two people out sometimes, not even on purpose. Like it just happens. So it's like you have to like really. Are you live? Yes, I'm. What? Yes. Anyway, you fucking, you have to like think about the idea of like, okay, how can I make sure that all these people mesh in this segment and get a chance to shine in the spotlight and feel comfortable enough to where they can bounce off each other. And that's kind of hard to think about. But once you just think about like, okay, you have identified what they're good at and then what the feeling and the emotion is that you want to get from chat, to me, it becomes pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? To at least come up with some stuff. They may not be bangers, but that's how you get started. That's how the process gets started, in my opinion. I don't know what's this mean? Deal. How do you deal with intense overthinking, whether it be a creative or life decision? Ooh, I'm an overthinker. I'm a big overthinker. A lot of times I just separate myself. I just take myself out of the scenario or the situation. I go decompress, and I just need to think about like why am I experiencing this intense rush of anxiety or thoughts of like me not being good enough or whatever, like, because to me it's going to come from a place like me overthinking, like that's coming from a reason, you know what I'm saying, like. But I think a lot of the times, most of the time, I would say, when I do that, I actually find that me overthinking and my anxiety and everything was actually just a form of my body triggering and letting me know that it's basically a fight or flight moment, and I care about what I'm about to do, and so I'm feeling an intense rush of emotions because I care about how this thing is going to come out. And so a lot of the things I think like that, in terms of just like, yo, like this overthinking all these things, you're doing this because you care about this, and you need to let it go in terms of wanting it to be perfect and think from a standpoint of simplicity and knowing that you can only control the things that you do, and outside of that there's not much else that you can do, bro. So you got to kind of just be okay with whatever happens, and that's kind of how I get over that. Yo, Carlos. Yo, Carlos. Carlos, hey, Carlos, keep yourself safe. That low key helps. Appreciate you. Thanks, man. My bad, twin. That's all I needed. We're good. We're good. Hey, let's that. We good. You didn't know. You didn't know. Hey, you didn't know. It's okay. No, that's your rage. Your rage is the O5 guy. How do you deal with having mind block? That one's a little different. Um, I'll say this: the mind block thing. I think about a story that I heard from my father. He went to architecture school. He didn't finish, but he started out going to school to be an architect. And my dad, he'd say like in architecture school, somebody would say like, hey, like for most architects, when they go into the business and the industry and they work at a firm and they have a thing that they got to do, and it's a project, and they go, hey, we need everybody to draw up a concept, and we're going to pick the best 3 or whatever, right? And start thinking about those things. The guy who was in charge said he noticed every single one project that they picked to move on to the next phase of the initial like crop of people. They say, all right, go. You got till Monday. Let's say it's Thursday. You got till Monday to get this project done. Said 99% of the projects that we would pick to move forward to the next level were people who started. They would tell us that they started their project into the weekend. And the people who we didn't pick started immediately. What do you think the difference is between those people? What happened? What do you think? Why do you think those people started immediately and didn't get picked? And why do you think the people got picked who didn't start immediately? What do you think that they did differently? They took time to think about it. Another way to say that is they waited for inspiration. They waited to be inspired, right? So to me, right, the thing is, and the thing that I think that I try to do is say, if I feel like I'm having a mind block, then I need to go and do some shit that's going to take my mind off this thing and maybe inspire me in some ways that I wouldn't think about. That if I have this in the back of my mind, but not on the front of my mind, I might come up with something crazy because it's lingering back there and not sitting here like I'm just thinking of it as it. If it's back here, I'm thinking of it as a less constructed thing. It's almost like rapping and music, where, if you rap and you're trying to fit something that you wrote into the music, sometimes it's really hard because you have a thing in your head about the syllables and how many words, and you're trying to fit the words and the lyrics that you wrote into this music. Right? But the music and the bars may not be structured for that many syllables or things without it sounding weird. But then when you freestyle over it and you're just saying shit that come to mind, you're not really thinking about it too much, it almost sounds tougher. You may not even be saying anything, but it sounds better because it's just a better flow and you're just getting inspired in that moment. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Oh, what up, Sarah? No. Have you used Chat GPT and AI for ideas? Yes and no. I would say like what I like to do with AI is if I'm like in a weird area and it's got to be quick, like I'm talking like something fucked up, right? Like let's say like, hey, we're supposed to do this segment, and all of a sudden they were like, yo, you guys can't bring that camera in here. And now Rage is texting me in that car like, hey, dude, we can't bring the camera. We need to go somewhere. That's a spot where, because I'm just not familiar with the area, I'm going to pull up ChatGPT and I'm going to say, hey, ChatGPT, give me 20 activities to do in this area that are for groups, that are for friends, that are for, public outings or whatever. And then they'll fucking spawn some shit up and I'll go, okay, go here, do this, do that. But I never use ChatGPT to think of a segment or to think of like something to do as like an actual like stream thing, because usually those I'm like creating ahead of time. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm creating those like way ahead of time. How you been? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm about to go on a break. About to go back home to the beautiful state of Kansas. How are you? We're going to say you should stream for 2 weeks now. I should stream for today and then one more time, and then at the end of the break. I'm going to stream 3 times. Why didn't you stop the rain during Maya's segment? Damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather. What are some ideas you scrapped because you realized they didn't translate well on stream? Yeah, I just realized I gotta go to the bathroom, but hold on. Can I tell you something that I was gonna do with Maya and Rage that I ended up not doing? Just because I didn't know if Maya would be able to do it. I thought it would be super tough though. And then I'm gonna go to the bathroom after I tell you this. Basically, I wanted to raise money for Alveus, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, in the same breath, I wanted to raise Rage's sub count. So I was like, yo, what if I do a thing where you guys remember like OxyClean? And you remember like I don't know, specific like random gimmick mops or like cleaning things, you know, that they would sell on TV. Like, call this number 1-800, you know, and it's like 2 easy payments of $19.99 and we'll ship this, right? Billy May shit. Yeah, exactly. Billy May shit. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do an infomercial war where they would be next to each other but separated, and they would get random items that would be crazy that they would have to sell, and chat could actually buy the item and purchase the item from them, raising like, but they do it through subs. And then we would give 50% of the sub profit to Alveus, and then the subs would obviously go to Rage. And then what would happen is when that person bought the item, Rage and Maya would sign it and do some stuff with it on camera to make it that much more, you know, of a unique thing for that viewer getting it. But they would basically go through an entire segment where they were like dressed up in OxyClean gear trying to sell items to chat while raising money, and you know what I'm saying, all this shit. But yeah, it just didn't. I don't know. I don't think I could have got them to do exactly what I had in my head that I felt like would have been really funny and really dope about that stream. I don't know if those two individuals together make a lot of sense for that thing. I think there are people who can pull that off right now, but I don't think it's them. Y'all can still do it today. The AIM script never fails. Did you script the rain because you thought it'd be good? No, bro. I didn't want any rain. I didn't want any rain, bro, because when it rains, there's no bugs, bro. What's up, thoughts? Dear Diary. Jackpot. Bro, I'm the person that least wanted it to rain, bro. Like, hey, but we can always go back though. I haven't watched any of the new Invincible season, and I'm about to do that like later today and tomorrow and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? I've just been too busy, dingy. I keep seeing shit on Twitter about this last episode. Any night shift S content planned? Nah, not right now. I think it'd be more like, I don't know, summertime. I don't there. Hey, but it's interesting. Like there might be. Oh wait. There actually might be. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. I gotta think about it because it's gotta be funny to me. It's gotta be funny to me. The Boys season 5 next week? No way, dude. I forgot that shit was coming out. That's peak. Thoughts on releasing some behind the scenes footage? Yeah, maybe soon. I know people are supposed to hit you up if they want to collab, but do you hit others up or is it Rage? Normally it's me. There's only a handful of times that I'll tell Rage, be like, hey, I need you to hit this person up because I don't got their number, I don't got their information or whatever. But most of the time I have somebody's information and I'll hit them up. Plan a subathon? I don't like subathons. Y'all going to DreamCon this year? Yes, we are. I need Night Shift 2. Night Shift 2 will definitely happen. Your contacts list got to be crazy, gang. I'm not going to lie. It is kind of crazy. Any tips on how to become a high maintenance pop head? Oh, pothead. Just live every day like you traveled back in time to live that day like it was your last. Do you think a person should put their career on pause for a relationship or a relationship on pause for a career? I don't know. I'll tell you what I did though. And I feel like here's the reality is like I think it has everything is contextual. Like that's number one. I feel like everything is so like even if, for instance, me and my best friend growing up, Josh, ironically, I've grown up around a lot of Joshes. My best friend in high school, Josh, his dad died, and then like maybe a year later, my mom died. His dad died at 15. My mom died at 16. And so, Boogie, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate you, bro. So basically, you would think that me and him would have like some stuff to talk about, and we did. You know what I'm saying? We tried to help each other through that, but you could always feel, and I think he would even say this, like you could always feel like a disconnect because it's like, gang, like it's just two different parental figures. You know what I'm saying? It's a mom and a dad are the complete opposite in parental figures that you're losing. So it's like we can kind of relate to each other, but it is a little bit harder to relate to each other. And I say that to say it's like, yeah, like that's, I think from the outside looking in, if you're just looking at us and you don't know us, like, oh, their parents died, they could probably relate on that, right? It's like, well, but the deeper you look, there's more, it's more complex than that. So it's like, to me, it's like, I think it's every situation is like so unique that it's hard to say for sure. But for me, I know that I just based it off of, do I love this person enough to stop doing what I'm doing? And if the answer is no, then to me, like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I just, yeah. So that's kind of what happened to me last year when I broke up with my girlfriend. Like, it was just like, yo, like, at any point in time, like, I could leave and not be able to come back. And, like, you would have to uproot your entire life to come with me. And I just feel like that's mad unfair. And I'm also in the midst of that going to be chasing the dream with way more investment into it than our relationship. So like, why, like, it doesn't make sense for me to, I feel like I'm just actively knowing that I'm actively hurting that other person for no reason. Does that make sense? So for me, it's like whatever thing that is, like, you should just do that if it's going to take away from, I don't know, like your investment and your time into that relationship. I feel like, I don't know if that makes sense. I stopped going on tour to continue dating my girlfriend, who is now my wife. No regrets. And I think that there are people out that like that, where it's like, yo, like there are some people where it's just like you would give up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, It is what it is. I got one of those right now. I give up everything, gang. Fuck it. I don't need any of this shit. If we're me and her dancing, gang, I don't need nothing. Hey, I'm gonna go to the fucking bathroom right now. I'll be right back, chat. Chill. Don't fucking do anything. Yo, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. I'm good. No, I'm not burning. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. YRG IRL. Is this a mod stream? Welcome back, Cave Butt. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, chat. What should I call the mixtape? Should I call it what my title is on Twitch right now? Or should I call it what I was gonna call it, which is Bat Signal? Are you on Frosty? What time is the barbecue stream? Fucking it's tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you're not there, you're actually a loser. What does Koino Yokin mean? You should look it up. Yo, this wind is getting me tight. Whoever is running the script for the weather right now, shut the wind off. Shut it off for like 2 seconds. You ain't read the script supposed to rain? AIM don't got weather perms yet? Bro, you know how fucking high up you have to be to have weather perms? You guys even understand what that access is like? I like that meaning. You should name it that. Let's go. I think I'm going to name it that then. You like up past the top secret shit? Well, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't have weather perms though. I got like life perms and shit. Like fuck it. Who won $25,000 randomly found on the street right now? Who won it? Is your artist name Aim High your name or something different? My artist name is Aim High, I think. Did you take the inspo from Deftones or nah? Nah, I didn't even know Deftones has a song or album that's named that or what? They have an album? Damn, dude. I didn't know that. I literally, no cap, in in Chat GPT last night, I typed in like what is a word? Because I came across this other word that was a Portuguese word. Sadauji. I don't know if I said it right, but it intrigued me. But it wasn't exactly the feeling or words that I was trying to describe. So I looked up. I just asked it. I was like, "Yo, what is a feeling where you like you're complete strangers with somebody, but the energy and the way that you feel around them feels like I don't know, like you just I don't know, you just at home or something. Or you just comfortable, like you just you know what I'm saying, like you cozy or whatever, or you just know that like you're gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the word that came up, and I was like, damn, I fuck with this meaning. I fuck with this verbiage. So I was like, damn, let me fucking maybe name the album that. You look mad ready for some electrician work with this fit today. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here to work on your wires. What up, Monk? Tyler, this is Twitch, bro. This ain't no this is Twitch vertical. This is Twitch vertical. It's different from IG Live. This is Twitch vertical. Welcome to Twitch vertical. It's the right type of wind, bro. It's like just a little air conditioner just blowing on you, bro. I just saw a clip of bro. Hey, we can't keep living like this. I don't want to, dude. I should have never done that. I should have never done that, bro. I should have just hooped out of my mind. I should have just taken it so seriously. I should have just fucking hooped, dude. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. But you guys not gonna. So you're not gonna see. You're not gonna see the fucking clip of me doing the game winner though. We're not gonna talk about me winning the 4v4, scoring 3 points. Nah, genuinely, Maya fried your shit. She's tough. It's not bad to lose to Kobe, you know? Hey, man, that's one thing we're not going to do. And I need to stop. Like, I need to stop that right. Hey, I need to stop that right now. Okay. Maya Higa is not Kobe Bryant, bro. Watch your fucking mouth, bro. Before I fucking slap that shit and wash it out with fucking my fucking semen, dude. I'm pissed. Oh my God. The fact that you said that just got me so angry. Wow, dude. That fucking ignited a rage into me that I haven't seen in a long time. It's not bad to lose to Bam, you know. See, okay, that's something I take that. She did say she play like Bam. She says she play like Bam. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that I'll take that. Yeah, you're right. It's not bad to lose to Bam. You'll get a rematch one day, champion. What if I don't? What if I never get it? What if I never get a rematch? You made her look like Kobe? Cap. Cap. Prime. Are you trying to say Maurice Spates? Dude, Maurice Spates is a name that I haven't heard in a long time on some like real Obi-Wan Kenobi shit. Maurice Spates? The shooting 4-5 for the Warriors? That's a poll, bro. That's a deep poll. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we got to come together. We got to come together on a pact of and just be like, hey guys, we're not gonna let that go down as Aim's legacy. Like we're gonna all acknowledge that like he had just come off of a 4v4 carrying Rage's team and winning a game, scoring 3 out of the 5 points needed. And we should really think of that. Like, what up, Titan? The Scream for Help clip, Maya 1v1, and music is your legacy. Until I fucking pop out and remake Star Wars. Until I pop out and make a Spider-Man movie. Until I pop out and make an actual fucking dope G.I. Joe movie. Thoughts on Invincible? I haven't seen it yet, Jalen. Chill. G.I. Joe franchise tough? Dude, you know who's super tough? Who, like, I'm not gonna lie, I could probably do really well by the time I'm making movies and shit. I could give that boy Snake Eyes his due. You feel me? Snake Eyes? Ooh, Snake Eyes is tough. Snake Eyes is tough. GI Joe would be dope though. Yo, a random vertical stream within the 2 week break. I just randomly pop up live, and I'm in Austin, Texas, searching for Maya. Or I'm not even searching for her. I'm just at a court, and I'm just like, yo, Maya, pull up, and I just keep saying that and shooting, and eventually she'll pull up. Hopefully, when she sees me live, just chilling there, and she'll pull up, and then I'll 1v1 her, and on some real like Michael Jordan game 6, like I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, the GI Joe movies were so disappointing, bro. Can we do a fine rage win money? We can maybe do that if everybody wants to do that. We if YRG Calm want to do that, we could do that potentially. Every time you're on a court, there's a signal in the sky that calls for her like a bat signal, and she pulls up and cooks every time. Tyler, do you work for her or something? Like, are you her editor? Like, what's going on right now? Do an unkathon. I don't know where the money thing. It would be interesting to like where would that be? Do we do it in a bigger city? Like maybe we do it while we're out in LA. Maya materializes from the air and takes another dub. Absolute cinema. Do you guys think this woman is fucking Jean Grey, like the Phoenix, like fucking burning in the sky, taking physical form to come and fucking play me in basketball? Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? In the middle of the lake was so fun. And if she is, then what? You guys are on dick, bro. You guys are, yo, what is this, bro? How many small guards got a hook shot, bro? I'm gonna leak something. I'm gonna leak something just because you reminded me. Just because you reminded me with that statement. That statement just pissed me the fuck off, gang. I'm leaking shit. I don't care. I'm leaking shit. Cameras turned off. And me and Maya did a 1v1. We did a rematch. It was only to one, and I fucking won. Okay? I won. All right? And if she ever tries to dispute this, that's crazy. That's crazy. But the reason she lost is because she tried putting up that bullshit hook shot that you talking about, and I swatted the fuck out of that. And I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she said, "That's my hook shot." I said, "A hook shot is supposed to be up here." She did it from like down here. What fucking hook shot are you talking about, gang? I smacked that shit, and then I fucking drove to the fucking hoop and dunked on her ass, bro. What are you fucking talking about? I won that shit. So it's 1-1, gang. It's 1-1. Sure. Yo, C baby too. This is your first message in here. Yo, you better tighten up. Tighten up, bro. Yo, I don't need no clip, bro. The evidence is like it is, bro. It's like you can ask her. Like I leaked it. Yo, hey, fuck all that. You dunked it. I didn't dunk per se, but just like the physical aggression of which I went to the rim with, like I could have probably dunked. Yes. Bro, what is your favorite GP website? Bro, I'm not into fucking F1, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody care about the Grand Prix, bro. Ain't nobody care about you know who? Hey, GP, go fucking to the agency. Go to Agent 00's chat for GP talk. Okay, that's who cares about race car drivers and Verstappen and fucking Lewis Hamilton and all that shit. GP equals gay porn. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Lemon Party was always a good one, bro. I'm giving Lemon Party to everybody. When I was a teenager, I was being like, they'd be like, "Yo, where can I find a website for speakers. I'm trying to buy speakers for my car. I'd be like, Lemon Party, bro. Lemon Party sells the best speakers. You gotta, hey, bro, you gotta figure it out, bro. You gotta get, hey, Lemon Party is, hey, they got new subwoofers, like just new bass shit, like new sonic, like just, hey, go look them up, bro. Go look them up. What a throwback. Somebody got me with that meat spin. Hey man, people were just in my day, people were just getting people with all sorts of shit, bro. There was even a thing with a jar one time. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it was crazy. It was crazy. A jar, yes. Yes. You guys, you young people don't know. People don't know. Bro, stop. What's going on, bro? Why do I gotta stop, bro? It's just the truth. It's the truth, man. That's what was going on back in my day, back in my time, back when I was really growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school when Kai Cenat was 4 years old. I was in high school getting domed up. Like, damn. Top Girl, oh my god. Can we watch Two Girls, One Cup together? Yes, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, I am this official announcement. I'm starting a Patreon. Black Hitman 33's first message. Chat, should we start a Patreon? What if I start a Patreon and then I make Rage stream every single day to the point where he's so exhausted that he can't do Patreon, and then I just come in occasionally to the stream and be like, yo, chat, I'm going to be streaming on my Patreon. W Methods. W Methods. W promo. The scripts write themselves. Indeed, they do. Yo, what's up, Liao? Kami 7 Dragons. That motherfucker's a Dragon Ball Z fan. Kami's house, 7 dragons, 7 Dragon Balls. He fuck with Dragon Ball Z, and I fuck with you. How are you, G? I'm good, bro. I'm good. What are you gonna do during Rage's 2-week break? I'm gonna fucking. A lot of people don't know this. I'll leak it. I don't give a fuck. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship with my mask. I am Spider-Man. My true identity and my name is Peter B. Parker. I'm recently divorced. I have an 11-year-old child named Mayday. So I'm probably just going to go take care of them. Boy or girl? It's a girl. It's a daughter. I have a daughter. Congrats. So you're not doing shit. No, I am. I just told you. I'm going to be swinging. You know, somebody's got to fucking be a hero. Not everybody gets to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Get the life they want and shit. You know, some people got to fucking put on a mask and go save the world, you know? it's like, fuck, man, I wish I didn't have to do it, but nobody else got the powers like I do, you know? And it's like when you got the powers that I do, and you have the ability to stop things from happening and you don't, well, you realize pretty quickly that that's on you. I could be Spider-Man for real. That was a Tom. That was. Hey, I could dead ass be Spider-Man. Like let's replace Tom Holland with me. I'm dead ass. Let's do a live action Peter B. Parker Spider-Man storyline. Spider-Man in the sweats. Like Nick Cage got his Spider-Man Noir live action. Give me, because the New Girl guy, Jake Johnson, he's too busy. He's too busy to be Peter, like the voice for Peter. He's too busy. I'm the actor. Let's get me to do it. And, I'll be Peter B. Parker live action. You would be the Chud Spider-Man from Spider-Verse. Honestly, I could see you as Peter B. Parker. Let people die and go start a family. I did. She divorced me, and now I'm a single dad. Like, what? You'd look amazing getting slammed up against that high school locker by Flash Thompson. I'm 6'1", bro. Here we go with this again. What do you mean, here we go with this again? What do you mean by that? There shouldn't be any 5'9". I should slap the You guys feel like you can talk to people just any way you want. You guys don't even know me. You don't even know me. Some of y'all maybe have met me one time or have never met me at all. What are we talking about? What's up, Apple? Aim the type of Spider-Man to beat up the villains and take the ounces. Yo, what? Guys. Hold on. Anyway, hold on. Yep. You seeing it, bro. This 6'1", gang. This 6'1". This 6'1", bro. Are you serious? Come on, bro. Come on. Lanky ass Spider-Man. Bro, what? How tall is your Rage? Me and him were the same height last night. The same height. I just used the measurement app and it said you 5'10". What is the measurement app? Also, that app is wrong. I'm 6'1". Aim, should I roll up? Yes. I'm about to pick up and come back and roll. Give me one or give me 10. All right, bet. What up, Flex? Hat says no, though. Say no to drugs and say yes to life. How are you, Aim? I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Decompressing with you guys. You feel what I'm saying? Just having some good conversations. getting some talks out. Hey, what are you doing today? I'm probably gonna make one more song. Because like it's just the moment has been on my mind for a little while, and I feel like I need to sing about it. So I'm like, yo, I might make one more song and then call it good and see if that song compares to the other 14 that I've selected for the final mixtape. And if it doesn't, then all right, bet we just made a song for no reason, but at least I got my feelings out. But if it hits, then we got something else to add. You feel what I'm saying? And what do I do for the next 2 weeks? Hey man, you live your life and you just wait for Aim High to go live playing disc golf, getting high in Kansas. You're the greatest scripter. You wore red so you could say you're Spider-Man. I'm seeing it. Y'all really don't believe me, bro. Fine, fuck it. These motherfuckers are so stupid. All right, hold on. I don't know. You guys might be able to hear me still. Creed. I don't know if they can still hear me, but hey, buddy. Aren't you glad that evil woman is gone? Oh my God. I'm so happy she's gone. You can rest and be back to normal. W. Creed. Okay. Let's go up here, chat. Fuck. I don't know if y'all still hear me, but let me grab this. Twos. Come on, buddy. You're my sidekick. Let's go. Twos. All right, chat. Here we go. Push you down here on my shirt. Oh, wow. It feels crazy to be in this again. But, hey, man. We got to eventually do something, you know? What's up? Least intimidating Spider-Man? He can't read a fucking thing? Yes, I can. I can read all that shit. Been on Earth 95 yard, by the way. Go back to school and read a book. Spooderman cosplay? Do a backflip? Why don't you do a backflip on my cock? You thinking the mask would save you from yo? Yeah, I'm taking MJ. Yeah, you go ahead and take MJ, gang. We got divorced. I'm with fucking Black Cat now. Good picks. Thank you. Yeah, my beard is coming through, though. I'm not going to hold you. My beard is coming through, though. You feel me? My beard is coming through. Definitely Peter. Definitely Peter B. Parker. I just joined. Where's AIM? I don't know. My name's Peter B. Parker, and I'm here for a good time. Looking like Peter Porker? What the fuck? Me and my homie. I got moves. I'm very flexible. I'm somebody who can operate in a moment's notice of athleticism and turn it on. It's finna be a long 2 weeks. Time to hang up the mask. Bro's about to roll the fuck out of his ankle trying to be a hero. AIM just leaked the April Fool's joke. What April Fool's joke? What April Fool's joke? It's me. Aim high. I'm Spider-Man. It's me. I know. Can't believe it. You've only done fake leaks this stream. I've done real. Yo, I dead told y'all a real ass leak. Like that's not a fake leak. That's a real leak. That's a real leak, bro. This version of Spider-Man shoots webs out of his ass. Yo, what the fuck? No, I don't. Does the mic sound better on my chest or up on my head? Sounds good. All right, bet. April Fool's prank call people? Who would I call, bro? Nobody would answer. You know, you know what I'm saying? Nobody would answer, bro. Chris would definitely answer. That's true. Chris would definitely answer. Chris always answers. No cap. That's what I love about Chris. I feel like I could call him at any point in time and he dead will pick up. He may not stay on the phone with me. He'd be like, yo, I'm doing this or whatever. Or like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, but it's always like, hey, I'm doing this and I'll call you back or whatever. Or he talk with me, you know what I'm saying? But he always answered. Chat, spider webs don't come out of my ass. Okay? I shoot them with web shooters. Like I made these like it's hard to probably believe, but I'm pretty smart. Like I went to MIT. So like I built my own like liquid like web shooters that like shoot like sticky like a substance that's like webbing, but it's not really webbing, but it is. I can like swing from it. It can like hold my body weight and shit, but yeah, it is what it is. Yo, what up, PVC? Yo, PVC. Isn't that a drug, dude? You're bad, bro. This dude's doing PVC, bro. Broadcasting it on Twitch, bro. Aim, you might be gay. Of course I'm gay. I'm super happy. Yeah, that used to bang in 2003. That used to bang, bro. People would be like, "Damn, he got you. He is gay. Do mean happy. Gay do mean happy." That used to bang back then, bro. Did you go to college? And if so, what for? I did go to college for a little while. The first stint when I went to college, I was just, doing other shit. So I was trying to do easy stuff. So I went to college and I majored in history. I don't know what the fuck I was going to do with that if I ever really completed that. But yeah, that's what that was going to be. And then I went to the Navy. And then when I came back to go to school, I went to, I wanted to be a therapist. So I went to psychology, majored in psychology. And then I did that for like a semester. And then I went and worked at a nuclear power plant for a year. And then I was like, yo, I'm going to kill myself. And I was like, oh, I should probably do something creative. And then I went to school. The last time that I went to school for film. I went to film school. And then that's the last school I've been to. I was born in December 2003. Holy shit, you're old. Yo, what? I was going to ask you, Aim, if you sparked up today. But today it is pretty early, though. Yeah, I've already sparked 2, bro. Don't worry about it. It's not that early. I applied for a stagehand position for setting up events, concerts here in Denver. Please give me your vibes that I will get it. Bro, you will. I feel like it's a mindset thing. It's I don't know, manifestation thing. Sometimes I'd be thinking about that. Like the energy that I put out, sometimes it like creates scenarios for me that I feel like aren't supposed to like be possible. Like a locked door that I unlocked, and I unlocked like a secret scene that I shouldn't be in. But like I don't know. It's weird sometimes. Do you need an assistant? No. Do you stream on Twitch? No. Must be nice to see your effort have effect. Yeah, I think it is, but I think a lot of the like there's so many more times where my effort didn't have an effect. And so that's what I'm saying. Like I think a lot of it is like, yes, like you can manifest things for yourself, but I think the timing has to be right. And even now in a situation that I feel like I'm in and I'm thinking about, and I'm like, why is this happening to me? Like, why do I feel these things? And in this current situation, like, I just feel like I shouldn't be feeling these things, but I am. So like, what is that? And I feel like a lot of that is like, damn, like maybe if I put in effort, I could capitalize on those feelings and capitalize on everything that is going on. But then if I don't, I think a lot of people's mentality is, we give up on that thing. And I think there's a lot of it where it's like, okay, like you were meant for that, or that was something you're supposed to do, and you gave up on it when it's like, it probably wasn't just the right time. Like it just wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you would have just kept going and waited for like 3 more months, 3 years, whatever, like there was a time period where that was for you. And it just like, you didn't wait patiently, or you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, so it's like, to me, it's like you can kind of get misguided by thinking like a lot of your effort isn't going anywhere or isn't making anything. But like, to me, all that effort and all those things that I put in, they're going to spin back around later for some other shit that I wasn't even foreseeing. And it's going to help me get through that scenario. And if I never kept grinding or I never kept doing the things that I was doing, I'd never had that experience to help me, you know what I'm saying, move forward in the new venture, in the new front. So it's one of those things where it's like, a lot of the times I think effort is going to be invisible. And you're going to be like, damn, I'm putting in so much of this shit and I'm not seeing results with my effort. But I feel like a lot of it is like, you got to find little goals and little wins to be like, yeah, okay, I'm doing this. I'm treating this day differently. I'm doing one thing in this day that, you know, I can be proud of. Sometimes for me, that's just straight music. Like, one song, if I make one song today, I've been creative and I've kept my mind in a creative space. Or like one segment, right? Or like one like big idea, right? Whatever it is, whatever I'm like, hey, I need to do this one thing for the day in that area of my life, and I complete it, all of a sudden my mood and everything starts to change. Like, okay, I've accomplished something. I'm feeling good about that. And then I also want to carry that on to the next thing. I want to create momentum. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to string that together with a couple wins. And then when you do that, those wins, I think, become consistency, and you get used to winning. And then your body gets used to winning, your mind gets used to winning, and then you just win normally. It's just how, I don't know, that's the way I look at it. Does rage give you a good amount of room to be creative as possible? Yeah, I think I can say anything and be as creative as I want to be, and rage is going to be down for it. I think a lot of it is more so like the people that we do things with are sometimes constrained by their personalities on camera or what they are themselves comfortable with in terms of doing. So it, like, I could say anything to rage, and rage would be like, hey, if you think that's going to work and you believe in it, I'll do it. That's not so much for every other creator. Sometimes creators will hear things that I say and they'll be like, well, I'm not doing that. I'll be like, all right, like, it is what it is. That's okay. You don't have to do it. Which is why I always preface when I ask creators to do shit, I always say like, hey, you don't have to do nothing you don't want to do. I'm not asking you to do something you don't want to do or I wouldn't do. So, you know, feel free to say no. And sometimes they do. Have you done any short films? Yeah, I did a short film to get into film school. But it was dog shit and no one will ever see it. How much do you adhere to what you think YRG wants? Like a cherry on top. Like I'm gonna build the sundae. I'm gonna put the ice cream. I'm gonna do everything, and then I'll let YRG put the cherry on top. That's how I view it. I just feel like a lot of things, like in creativity and in any art specific thing where you're like a creator or creative pushing things out, I don't think you ever really want to be dictated by the people who consume your art. I think, of course, you want to know what people like or don't like, but I think like there's more intricate details to learn about what people like or don't like instead of just trying to, oh, they said I like purple colors. Okay. Yes, my next painting could be an all purple, or I could paint what I want to paint, and naturally through my content and creation, I'll maybe stroke in a dash of lavender here, or a dash of fucking a lighter purple here, or whatever, right? And to me, it's like if you get in the mindset of, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck these people tell me to do, you lose what even got them liking you in the first place, which was your content and your ideas and the things that made you you. And so to me, it's like, nah, like you should be thinking like, yo, what in our instance, like, hey, what are things that Rage loves, that Rage is authentically passionate about, And then what are things that chat likes in terms of what are feelings and emotions that they respond to positively, and how can we merge those things together to create good content. I think more so. I don't know if that answers your question, or what we're even talking. Or yeah, why are G ones? Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. But it's like, it's like, yeah, like I want to take what they say, but with a grain of salt, if that makes sense. But that doesn't mean that I don't like hear them or see them, or you know what I'm saying? Like I see everything. But yeah. I feel like it's just like like if you were like, sometimes I think like if normal people who consume, like even for me, like in this scenario, I'm a normal person, right? In the scenario I'm about to paint, if there's a TV show and I'm not directly like involved with the creation of that TV show and I'm a viewer, it doesn't matter what I do for a living, I'm normal. Like I'm not, to them, I'm just a consumer. So like for me, it's like, I don't know, like any show I like, if I was the person writing for that show, it probably would end up being dog shit, because I would have biases towards certain characters and certain things and whatever, and I wouldn't really feel the impact of that entertainment, because everything that I would want to happen in that show would happen. So there wouldn't be any tension. I would stop watching the own show that I'm writing, is because there's no tension. I know what's going to happen. So for me, it's like in that line of thought, in that little lens, it's like I don't even think you really want to have control. Like deep down, I think you might want to see certain things, but to have total control, like I don't even think chat would want that. Like, you feel me? I don't know if that makes sense.
I'm sorry.
420 hotbox stream with Snoop. That'd be tough. I want to do a 420 hotbox with Wiz. What up, Duke? What up? Where's the smoke at? Right here, bro. I'm about to light up. I'm gonna take a drink and I'm about to light up. Whereas like now, chat, you guys are, hey, like, what is AIM and Rage gonna have for us today? What the fuck is AIM gonna script today? Even though I don't script anything. That's not true, but you know what I mean. He said good because I'm chiefing on the clock. Let's go. Let's go, bro. I'll fuck with it. Hey, thank you, PVC. Thank you, bro. I hope you have a good day at class, man. Learn some shit for me, man. Learn some shit for me. You feel me? All right, chat. It's a light up. One more song today. I can do it. I can make it happen. Hey, when I get off stream, should I take a video recording on my phone and go wake Rage up and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You got to get on camera right now, bro. What are you doing, bro? It's like it's damn near 5 p.m. Like, you're supposed to get started at 7. And he'll be like, what? He would genuinely be like, what? And I'd be like, bro, you gotta go. Like, what do you? He's like, I thought we were on break. I thought we went on break, bro. And I'm like, no, dude, no, we didn't go on break. What are you talking about? We're not going on break for another 2 weeks. And then I start saying shit like, dude, we got Maya in 2 weeks. We got fucking Jason, I think, might pull up, bro. I just make him think like we went back in time like 2 weeks. He's just like, bro, what? Where are we right now?
Yes.
What's your dream blunt rotation? Me, Taylor Swift, Wiz Khalifa, Genghis Khan and Princess Diana. That's a comp 5. That's a comp rotation. Genghis Khan, right? What do you guys got against Genghis Khan besides the fact that he like pillaged and Hey, what do you guys got? What do you guys got against my boy Khan, bro? My boy Khan, he was just living in the times, bro. Everybody was doing shit like that back then. Like, why? Why? Bro, he's just like living in his environment, gang. Like, y'all just, I don't know, bro. Y'all just don't get it. No, that would dead ass, dude. We could not have the blunt rotation though if he came back as like his actual self. Can you imagine Genghis Khan spawning in as actually Genghis Khan, seeing Taylor Swift and Princess Diana and me and Wiz Khalifa? He's killing us all on sight. He would immediately pop in and just start screaming and try to kill all of us. Like, it would be insane. But if he popped in with like a different mindset, he would be dope to talk to. I feel like me and Wiz would really be like, dude, what what were you thinking when you what were you thinking, bro, in your head? Like, hey, I gotta lead all these people on horses and go to these cities and kill all these people. What were you thinking? What were you? Hey man, what was your thought process there? Did we think about doing anything else? Did we think about, hey, what if we didn't do that and we did this? Or not? It was just a straight, like, we should just kill these people. Like, let's do that. And then Princess Diana would be good talks, bro. You seen Night at the Museum? Yeah, bro. A long ass time ago. Aim high. Are you a Genghis Khan descendant? I don't know, bro. Probably not. Can you script some better fits for the little Caesars worker? Hey, my dog be having some good fits, man. I think you guys are just too harsh. I think his fits are good, man. The Little Caesars one was a little much. The one at the gas station was a little crazy. But as of recently, I feel like he's been doing a great job. And when am I going to smoke with you? Probably, I don't know, in like 26 years and 2 months. Girls' night reunion or what? Those girls are so goated. Fantastic, fantastic personalities. What empire would you choose if you can go back and smoke a blunt with them? Probably the Roman Empire, because they got, isn't the Roman Empire the burning of the Library of Alexandria? What's up, Dub? Thank you, Dub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm excited to take a little break. And by the time we come back, hopefully these songs are mixed and mastered, man. And we just gonna drop that bitch one weekend. Fuck it. Sometime in April, we just finna drop that bitch out of nowhere. Trying to get my project done by the fall. Bro, you got it. Just keep grinding. You're taking a break too? Not as much. Like, I'll still stream, but I'm not gonna stream every day or anything. Get it, Creed. Would you rather a chance to coordinate a Your Rage in China stream or Your Rage in Korea stream? Probably the Your Rage in Korea stream, just because I'd probably be kidnapped or something like in China. I'm kidding. I feel like both would be cool. Both would be cool, but but I would just genuinely, I think South Korea would genuinely be like dope. I don't know why I think that. I don't know. I have a hunch that South Korea would be fire. Excited to hear your music, especially if you sound like Mac Miller. Miss that dude? No, I don't sound like Mac Miller. Chris was saying that because he heard little things. I don't think he really meant that I sounded like exactly like Mac Miller. I think he was just kind of like, you do certain things that Mac did, and if you listen to him, you might find some new things to do with you as well. Rage did Japan already? Yeah, he did. And I'm not gonna hold you. He's been to Japan, and I've been to Japan. You know? And a bunch of other streamers have been to Japan. I just feel like it's played out.
No.
Are 808s dying out? Real basslines coming back this year? Hey, if you're Taylor Swift, that's a yes. But she don't really use a lot of 808s to be. I don't know, bro. Not in my not with me, at least right now. But see, I'm just starting though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Everybody's got different vision. I feel like if that's what you're feeling, if you're feeling like, yo, I'm just something about me and my music is pulling me towards more like real bass, like type instruments and lines and things like that, rather than just digital 808s and weird shit like plugins or whatever, like do it. Because you probably got a vision. You probably got something. There's a reason you're thinking that. So fucking do it. Get in it and just, I bet you create something fucking dope. And then maybe you're the one to do that. I don't know. Yo, Knight, what are we? Apple, can we do something about Knight 5037? And anyone who brings up that name or basketball, just ban them. Bro, sometimes I really just imagine that we're all together, bro. It's mad funny. Like just the idea of all of us being together and motherfuckers like Apple really got a sword and she's really about to stab somebody and take that motherfucker out and banish that person. And someone in chat is like, yo, take Vish with him. Like, and Vish is standing off to the side, like, me? Like, what? Like, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. Some Survivor shit, bro. We should start vote kicking. We could do that. We could act like everybody that comes in chat. They got a they got a light bulb. And when that light bulb goes out, they out. And it's a tribunal thing. Yeah, we're a fucking cult. Fucking Tom Cruise. All right, here we go. Everybody that's a part of the cult, please get out your yays or nays. We are voting to kick or keep Knight 5037, the person who came up with the kicking. Plot twist. He said, no. No. He said, take that motherfucker life. Kill that boy. Nah, chat yesterday with the sumo suits. Kill that boy. Kill that boy. Sumo segment was so funny. Dude, I know, dude. And you guys wouldn't believe what evil, heinous woman didn't want to do that. And then afterwards was like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like, you're like, bro, can we just trust me? Like, can we just like for 1 second in everybody's life, can we just trust me for 1 second? You know what I'm saying? We got mad clips off that shit. That shit was funny as fuck. Rage was I was dying the way Rage was doing the sumo shit. It was fucking hilarious. We good. Rage full and body slammed. No cap. It was good. I even got a push in. Hey man, it was great. Magic Seg win. You talking about Magic the Gathering? Like magician type shit? Didn't we already do a magician? He was dope. Who did Rage do the magician with? It was during the caretaker shit, wasn't it? What up, Jay? Make him actually go to PT. Hopefully he goes. Like on his break. My fault, chat. Arky and Yugi. Oh yeah, it was Arky and Yugi. Were you the DJ for Yana's girls' night? Yes. I was a good ass DJ. I was on fire that night. I was playing all the Hillary Duff. You was cool, nothing crazy. Overly be overly hating, bro. Like overly. Chat convinced me it was Iraq. Whose name did you almost say? What are you talking about? When? When I said what? I didn't even almost say a name. Just now? What are you talking about? I said Iraq. Iraq? Is that how you say it? Iraq?
I said Hillary Duff.